Alright, how's it going, YouTube? So, right now, I'm going to be installing some new HIDs on the new headlights I got. So these right here are the Helix MK7.5 Replicas for the MK6. Got them on Eurotuning.com. So great price for these. It was only like, I think like $400. But you can look up online. I'll put the link in the description. Here's the other side of them. Really clean. I like them. Just have to now find time to install them. So that is this video that you fine people are watching. So I'm gonna test fit some things first. I got some DDM Tuning HIDs. These are 35 watt. I believe they are 6,000 lumen, if I remember correctly when I bought them. So I'll show you guys what those look like. So something like this. So there's like a little lever inside here. You can see I just lifted up on that. There you go. It's now locked. So now that I got that locked, that side is plugged in. The next thing I gotta do, obviously, is cut the hole. So I found out where to do that. They say cut around this area over here on the side. Now, here's what that looks like. I'll put this in post so you guys can see that a lot clearer than putting my phone up to the camera. One thing they say on this is if you cut these rubber pieces here, that voids your warranty. But wouldn't cutting into the housing also void your warranty? So, I don't know what the logic was in that. Technically, I could do something like this, right? Where it goes out like so. Now, it's not going to be completely sealed there, where the wires are coming out. Obviously, you can use a little bit of, electrical tape or whatever you have to kind of seal that. That's one way of doing, accomplishing that goal. The other way would be to, I think, just drill the hole there, which I'm not really wanting to do. I mean, maybe for just testing purposes we do it like this, and I can go back later and fix it. I don't know, I probably won't. But that was just my review on this so far, is if these HID kits come with these rubber grommets anyways, right, why not just pre-drill the hole here, and this is a review for you guys at Helix, so that we can plug and play, and I mean obviously widen the hole if we need to, depending on whatever size grommet it is, but that would be a way to not have us void the warranty. Food for thought, but I mean I'm getting it installed as is right now, so we'll see how everything turns out. I'm gonna go out. Next clip you guys are gonna see is me going out there and testing it and removing one side and then turning on the other, and basically seeing what this looks like new versus old, essentially halogen versus projector and HID. So you guys will see that momentarily. I'll go out and do that right now. So roll the next clip. So we already started taking these off. There's a couple different bolts you have to take off. This, and this one should just come off. There's a clip that holds it in. Yep. So GTI grill off, and then there are two bolts underneath here. T20. Yep. Get it? Just tilt your finger. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So you gotta push it down. This clip right here, and then you can pull out. So that's how these come out. So push it down and pull out. Right here. Yep. That. All right, for these DDM ones you got, it's H7 bulbs. So as I showed you earlier, it plugs in right over here. So now what we'll do, these internal wiring for the Helix headlights, we'll go ahead and just plug it in. So you can, let me just take off my other glove. It'll be easier to do it without the glove. So you can see here the type of connection it is. It's literally just plug and play.
So try not to keep it tangled, and connect it. Oops, on the other side. There you go. That's connected. You can heat shrink it if you want over top. You don't really need to. It's a pretty firm connection. And then you can do the other side, which is going to be your ground. Same exact process, just plug it in. Now you can do a couple different things here. You do have the option of drilling a hole in like I showed you over here and running this through. I'm being lazy, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is just tuck everything in the back here and then tape it up. So I'll just tape everything up here with some electrical tape, and then I'll just run my wires out. And that way it's going to be like something like this. And that's just so I'm not having to mess with the housing itself. Now if you're going to do it the proper way, drill a hole, but just for now, just to get it to work, we're just going to do this. But if you guys see these tabs here, so you pop them into place. That's what the friend's showing you how to do right now. So you'll push it down until it goes on top of that, and then that holds it in place. Gonna get the ballast plugged in. I recommend installing it probably off to the side here, just out of the way, so your hood's not gonna land on it. So try to find a spot that's like that. And
when you put these bolts back in, do them all loose, but have them all in so you can move the light around, and then you tighten it once you have your light in the right placement, so you can have this aligned to your side fender.
So this is what it looks like prior, and then this is what it looks like new. And as you can see, all matching sequentials now. So now we'll turn on the headlights. Yeah, the high beam, this is high beam. That is super bright. And next up, I'm gonna get the fogs. The auto key cells low, so that'll be my next upgrade after this. And this is what it looks like once everything is back together. Looks pretty sick. Mark 7.5 lights on a Mark 6 GTI. So we'll do some running shots later, and I'll show you guys what it looks at night on the next clip. So as you guys can see, here's the new cutoff line. Now I'm kind of at an angle, but there's a weird thing it's doing when you turn on the high beams. So it might just be the DDM lights here. You can watch them. They start to flicker a bit. I don't know why they're flickering, but when I'm at speed it doesn't more. You can just see it just did it again. So that's something I gotta figure out. I'm guessing it just has something to do with the HIDs I installed. Maybe it's drawing too much power. I'm not sure yet. But you can see, I mean, it's got a nice beam pattern. Only downside is I think it's has something to do with the flickering, and I might need to order a new part from DDM. See, just did it again. Or you know, I might need to just swap out my HIDs and go LED instead. So we'll see what happens here, but I like how it looks though. It's just yep, really good distance on the lights. It's just kind of a weird bug with these lights. So have to figure that out, and I'll get back to you guys on a separate video on why it was doing this and how I solved it. But I'm guessing it's just the HID. So after I shot that clip, I did a little bit of diagnosing, but first, this is what the headlights look like. It's really bright. This is just coming from the low beams, so really good. It's just got to figure out the flickering issue. Now I did eliminate one possibility that it was the daylight running lights drawing to the power, but that's not it, because I coded my car to be able to turn off the DLRs, and I turned off the DLRs, ran the car with the motor on, obviously, and this flickering was still happening. Now, an interesting thing was when I stopped the car, turned off the engine, then turned on both the lows and the highs, it wasn't flickering. It was only flickering when the car was running. So I'm thinking it could be the ballast. There's something going on where there's maybe not enough power getting drawn to the HIDs, or I have defective ballasts. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, and obviously if you guys know a solution, please post in the comments and I'll do a video on fixing it. But just a weird issue. Other than that, I'm going to use my low beams because they work, and I gotta swap out my fogs with the D-Auto key fogs next, so that's going to be next on the list, and then obviously fixing this. So if you guys got any other videos you want to see, GTI mods, let me know. Write a comment in the description and I'll try to get to that. So thanks for watching. Again, if you know the issue here and have a solution, let me know. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And any future mods you guys want me to do for my GTI, feel free to post that in the comments. Stay classy, everyone.